Good take towards that back alley. All this control they have from the wall to kind of waste time.
Push.
But the push.
Party dropped the spike. They were so focused on looking towards the A main, they forgot the middle. For Team Peru here as Indonesia gets the first within the round.
Thought he would hesitate a little bit. Give me a second to breathe another word, but no. Only W press. Firing mid now.
Yeah, it's a fighting squad, both ends. Just duality there from both teams, but
wow.
The upper hand goes out for the defensive side of Indonesia, rotating back here, splitting off on a 2-2 setup after the numbers advantage. Flash for information is still prove that there's more pressure happening on the top of middle.
Great little crossfire they hear. One-way smokes towards A. Gonten's letting them know they don't have to worry about a thing.
30 seconds left.
Big kill.
Candid camera, nice dig long range, traded out Boba Selen, and that camera once again spots a second, and head-to-head for the third gets denied. 2 versus 1, 18 seconds left. Thankfully, the spike is on the back of Selen. There's a satchel, the tap comes across, and Ray uses the classic like a judge, comes around with the right click. Look at the instant rotate. You saw the dash activated by Cud. Already has that angle, so now pressure up towards the top middle. Nice
Guardian.
harbor wall for them to run across on the top of the Guardian. Through the cyber cages and the judge close range. Nothing you can really do here. I mean, it's a tough corridor to go through when you're playing against a judge and a long-range Guardian. And they get denied right away on their eco.
So not a lot of fighting mid at all. Patience actually played off in favor of Indonesia. So maybe Peru spices it up a little bit here.
Instead, yeah. They did spice things up towards the right side A-hole. Also, Indonesia were trying to push down towards middle, which allows them to fast rotate. 3 players already, but playing the extremities outside of the site. And this, so far, seems to be all for these 2 players to sell a fake, force a rotate if Huevo Dios can win this fight, rather. And confirming defenders on both sides. It's pretty much wherever they want to go, they could take it so far for the attack side of Team Peru, and they'll decide for the A site, or the B side rather.
Yep, safe plants. A little bit of a scale forward here coming in from Huevo Diaz. Feeling good, and they're just going to separate themselves. Oh! Yep. Looking just the wrong way. Gets backstabbed there.
Kush now moving down. Unfortunately there, Huevo Diaz wasn't ready for that one. Lands that second shot to Ichi. It's a 1v1. Ray upgraded to the Vandal. Babajin around the corner was waiting right there.
Whoa.
Beautiful crosshair placement.
Yeah.
Allowed a round to come in for Peru.
He's just believing he was a chamber in that situation. Basically had a tour de force there for a Vandal. What a shot. Great scaling into sight. Nice reaction by Peru to try and take this back so quickly and really get the upper hand. Wichi watching that right side. It just looks like these crossfires Indonesia setting up is so hard.
First stop coming out too. Cud was just staying behind, just he doesn't get spotted by the dog, which now will add another obstacle for Peru to try to take control of this map of Sunset. That
mid, well, here's that crossfire again. Kush and Ray ready as ever.
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Oh my gosh.
Did some damage at least, and that's why Kush is going to move up. Help out, goes for the trade. Seeker's available. Now trying to battle back in. Chuto gets denied though. And that's information with 43 seconds left that the Seekers are heading towards the A site. That's where the rotate's now finally happening from Cud as well from the market. Neural theft out. More information coming through, and Gonten, I get to speak his name towards the A side, wins that duel.
30 seconds left.
Holds up the Radiant boxes. Valdin waiting on the other end. A straight transfer for the second one. An easy kill for the last 2. And that's Indonesia now taking the lead by the 3-1 scoreline.
Incredible stuff. Basically, what happened when there was absolute silence in that round for a moment? Ray double blast packs forward. Think about that. The round goes silent, which probably means Peru is trying to put a plan into formation. They have to figure out how to get out safely.
Showstopper out on the attack. Misses. Running inside the cage. Finally, the right clicks. Is able to take him down. Chuto upgrading into a weapon here. We'll be giving it to Huevo Dios. Meanwhile, the lurk forward. Satchels Then a showstopper out after a kill. Lands onto Saled.
Spike down.
It's chaos, pandemonium all over the place, but the spike's down no matter what. There's only one player left. It's Fabigine on the top of middle, already got spotted and closing that gap. Shot from behind. There's really no answer there.
It's mayhem.
Trying to work behind that showstopper.
It's Black Friday in the markets, man. Mayhem in there. You gotta be careful. Everybody wants a sale. Oh my word! Just right through that showstopper went over the shoulder of Veldin. That was crazy. And then the rest of this market fight going down as everybody tried to source where they were. Possibility to change this one around. They see utility right away, but they're going to keep pressing W, Vans.
Oh yeah, they want to.
Oh my God!
With the cascade coming out, they definitely want to fight it through. A 2-for-2, beautiful flash coming out. And that's players dropping down on the attack. Cut just jumping around, flying in the air.
Oh my gosh.
Head in the clouds. But gravity back center towards the left side of the Re9 boxes. Neural theft being thrown out. Finding the information on the last two players of Team Indonesia, but Valden doesn't care. Swings out for the fight. Cypher diff onto Fabigine. Now last player standing denied. And Indonesia continues to hold a strong defense.
Holy Van Silly. The off peak coming out in a very short area. That's not like a long position. Oh my gosh, the help from the team. Good pickups as the trade comes through, but all of Indonesia is there to keep trading.
What a flash. And I love that there's a pause right here.
Reckoning.
The players are rotating back. The Reckoning comes out, trying to gain the space. It's a trade-off for a 1-for-1. But again, great defensive hold so far from Indonesia. Cove now allowing Peru to move out. Beautiful flash, trying to counter it back. Shorty outlands it on Wibodios. But it's a 1v0 as the trades were perfect in the end. And finally the first point comes in for Team Peru.
These site takes and retakes are mayhem. You called it flash for flash, and we actually saw that was just Kush looking into the air and throwing a flash while blind because the situation was so chaotic. Great trades, great teamwork, and I don't know if they're clear comms, but the comms worked there for Peru. Yeah. This bit of a one-way that's created continues to slow Peru down. They're forced to all peak. See, 3 on the left. Does work this time. Gotten falls.
Hush wants to swing. Oh, no way! Swings up for 2 at least. And the others are trying to rotate back towards the B side, so an attempt to try to do some sort of a fake towards the A side and pivot towards B. We push towards both extremities for Team Indonesia, and that allows the Neuro Theft to spot at least some players on a defense. Will allow some room here for Chuto and Wichi to work the site towards A.
Just incredible decision making. Whether it's incredible, it's very risky, but high risk, high reward is what we're seeing here. So it's going to be that A take, that A hit. 3 members coming over. They're going to wait for Veldin. Will they? They don't. Van Silly, what is this?
They don't need him. They don't need him. You got Judge and Satchels. Chuto stuck in the side of the site in the back of the safe boxes, but not safe for long. Off takes him down. And a round comes in for Indonesia.
The 2v2 at the moment, too. He'd be like, no, okay, yeah, we'll definitely wait for the Cypher to get here so we have the trades now. There is no stopping right into the site. Oh, the pushes as well, the audacity that Indonesia has on some of these to continue to go forward.
Holding around the corner, but just around the orb. Meanwhile, the rest of Indonesia are pushing down towards middle as well.
Look at this, they leave Ray. Go ahead and back up the operators.
Nice shot there by Kush. Meanwhile, yeah, he gets picked off, and there's a late lurk coming out from Wibodios. They can't really use the Reckoning towards the A side. They don't really need it as of yet. Wibodios is able to connect onto Gotten. Could with that op, trying to trade it back, just holding the angle. There's a walk across, actually a jump across, which allows Wibodios to move out freely. Now long range with the Sheriff. Veldin cannot connect with these shots. Disadvantage for Indonesia. Cud does, meanwhile, get the pick off onto Wibodios. Showstar, what we talked about, it was available here. Ray just gets the pick off with the Bulldog. And now this 2 versus 2. Off shot misses. Showstopper in. Counter. Showstopper coming out too. It's going to be Rocket Arena. Lands on both hands, but it connects onto Ray instead. And a round comes in for Team Peru.
I don't know if I've ever seen 2 rockets just hit the same spot. Awesome stuff coming
And only
from
one dies.
And only one dies. Oh my gosh. This round was incredible. Look how fast they scale into spawn, right? Veldin's getting met by Chuto right there, and then same spot, just painting the A site.
And that's with the camera to spawn off the first information.
Ooh, blocked.
Will this be a tell? I mean, the dog will.
Yum.
Gets pinged right away. I love it. Satchel, paint shells, just to try to deny for a bit so he can stay alive. Not Satchel!
No, he doesn't! No way!
Kills with the judge!
Down, B.
Fabazine finally stops him with that spike down with a minute left.
Last-ditch efforts are so amazing here from Ray. They almost seem like the original play as how clean he comes out of those sticky situations. It's incredible what he can come up with. And now it's up to Peru to figure out where these lurks have gone, what's happening, and who can be a lot closer here with this timing.
Gonna hear the rotate too.
Kush is so close.
He's pushed all the way down. One way still being thrown, and all he can wait is do the ADS.
Oh
Catches the last two off guard, and that's only Fabazine alone now. 23 seconds left. You pretty much could say it's a done deal unless he's able to make it towards the B side for a plant.
He's lacing up. He's got wings. Look at this run. He's so fast. 4 seconds to plant. Should make it. Oh, no.
And he's going to get a trip.
Oh, no.
He's going to get a trip. Yep. 4 seconds. Tap on the spike, and it's over. Round will come in for Indonesia as they take the half 8-4.
Great little comeback by Peru there. Again, Indonesia able to figure out what's going on, slow down their play. Maybe not Ray. Maybe not Ray. I don't understand how he finds these situations.
Isn't that weapon nerfed?
Maybe?
Didn't it get nerfed?
He's finding ways. He is finding ways. When you're that good with it, maybe it's never nerfed. Just for the lurks.
This time Ray moving forward, right click once again, connects onto one, gets instantly traded out, but that creates a space, allowed the dash to move in, and somehow through the smoke connects with two big, that even three. Switching over to another classic left on the ground. Cage coming out, just stays behind it, that was left by the enemy. Pulls his own camera as he walks out, Valdin's waiting, trades right back with 2 kills of his own. Now 1 for 1, a 1 versus 1. As Fabazine's around the corner, gone low HP, swings out and surprises his opponent. And Indonesia once again.
Oh my God.
Another pistol.
This is incredible, Vansili. The way they squeak these rounds out at the end, and to see it be gotten, right?
Yeah.
Getting that last kill. It's just coming online when he needs to. Again, has been the anchor to the sights, and we see very little. But here, shining bright to take down Fabazine with low HP.
Strongest weapon for Team Peru, and he's alone towards the B site. Meanwhile, for Indonesia, they're opting to work towards A, where at least there's a stack there. There's that first contact. And that's how you break it. Satchel and dash, judge close range. We just called that before going into the game, and that's something that Peru will have to deal with further down the line once they have weapons. Meanwhile, we are able to do a little bit of damage at least. 2 down, 1 with armor damage. Plant going in for Team Indonesia as Wichi finally comes in for the rotate. Smoke dissipates. Now spotted long range, connects onto Valdin at 30 HP. We're playing a high-low for Indonesia, and we finally clean him out.
A few fast frags there. I'm gonna get into this buy around now. Bonus for Indonesia.
Back to a range where once again you're trying to close that gap, that distance that Ray could actually take with those satchels. But this time he only has a Bucky and not a Judge. But we've also seen Ray with a Bucky before. He's clearing out towards the right side of A main.
Ooh.
Pulse now cannot connect onto Fabazine. Paranoia comes in. Now the rest of the crew are trying to move out towards the left side of A, towards that link. Advantage still comes out. This time evened up.
Fans?
And taken over by Indonesia towards A.
Oh, I was ready to praise Peru for playing back. The blast packs were used. Ray didn't get a kill. It was going to be tougher for them to take the site, but the frags coming through now for Wichi.
Oh, he's identifying. But for the attack, they don't know where Salad is at currently. Who's moving up towards the A-Link to meet up with Wichi and move together. Snakebite towards a nice little spot. Cage up to allow for Wichi to move in. But Kush is playing just on the outside of the cage. Really nothing here that Saleh could do. And as the cage comes down, Kush stops him. And that's Indonesia at 11 now.
Kush on to 3K, whether it's the Cypher or the Sky right now. Kush putting up some numbers, 18 and 12 this time around. And really helping to shut down the potential that Peru is trying to bring to the table. Good little lurks here. But just the setup, the garrison on the site was too strong there for Indonesia. Indonesia go forward so quickly. They know they're safe from behind.
Nice little push by Wichi towards the bottom of middle. So that's a weapon upgrade as you do have a lower buy for the defenders. Shuto.
Big kills.
Big Guardian kill. As Ray's just around the corner with the judge. Saylet just above him. Here's the jump up. There's one, and there's the dink on the second. Right-click classic for the second. Pain Shell's down, Showstopper out, just to counter against the Seekers out for the defense of Peru. Still lands it onto Webodios. Out to Fabagine. Spectre now spotted. Oh, caught with huge heals. Still fast enough. Quicker on the trigger. Gunn gets to pick.
Almost got.
Map point once again for Indonesia.
Wow. How does Ray get himself in these situations all the time? And then just for a moment, there wasn't even a blast pack. He's got people jumping on his head, always scaling forward. Honestly, uphill every way for Ray, and he's always in your face somehow. Incredible. And what you got to imagine.
As Witchy plays the camera, got some information, and now the Seekers are coming out on the attack to clear out towards A. So the same execution comes out for Indonesia. Witchy's looking to fight right back, and it connects. Webodios, meanwhile, is able to play it towards the back of the spawn. TP coming through, Reckoning out on the defense as well, as a plant at least will come down for Indonesia.
Spike planted.
Love the teleport planting as well. Make sure it's safe.
Ooh, what a nice shot by Cud. That cancels out the Showstopper. Disadvantage now, as the hopes also dwindled for Team Peru. Only one left. End it with the dagger. Second map goes once again to Indonesia.
Ow, 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 ow.